5 things to know before becoming a leatherworker. The first thing that I would recommend that I didn't do when I started was being confident in what my style was going to be. I had so many leatherworkers that I thought like did amazing stuff, and I was so impressed. And a couple guys that really stood out to me in the beginning, Low Tide Leather, Bear Cub Leather Goods, and Lost Dutchman Leather. Those 3 guys were like, wow. They didn't know it at the time, but I was like stalking them every night from like midnight to 2 a.m. They helped me get to where I am, and I don't know where I am, but I'm here and whatever. I went through a phase where like I didn't even know if I liked any of my designs anymore. I was like, what am I doing? I'm out of that phase. I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with some of my most recent designs. I feel like I'm elevating my style, but keeping it true to its core values, like round hole versus like focusing round hole versus like diamond chisel pricking iron. I went through a phase where I thought I was going to be a diamond pricking iron guy, diamond chisel. I love it. I use it for some things, and I thought it was going to be my total style. I thought it was going to be like totally shift to like this refined thing. So what I'm saying is rule number 1 or suggestion number 1, find your style, stick to it, become a beast at it, and own it. Own it. Own it. All right, suggestion number 2, boom, tools. Starting out, very first thing, starting out, sure, get the like beginner starter kit on Amazon that has some like basic tools that you need. Somebody is like yelling, I don't know, they wanted to be featured on my vlog, I guess. Sure, start out with that, but I would suggest like don't keep buying low quality tools, if that makes sense. I would say moving forward, like don't gyp yourself on a quality tool after that. Begin where you can, upgrade when you can, but don't go like low grade, mid grade. Oh, well, now I got to spend another $100 on a knife that you really shouldn't have bought the $50 knife if you knew that the $100 one, or you're spending $25 on a knife. Okay, I'm rambling now. Hope that makes sense. That was suggestion number 2. Tip number 3 should have possibly been number 1, but I'm not necessarily doing these in order of importance. Learn something about photography. Obviously, a camera's going to be better. But if you can't swing getting a camera, I understand. I was in that boat. I think my first camera was from Facebook Marketplace for like $100. I don't know. That could be a lie. I just can't remember right now. I've since upgraded. I have a Canon M50. Right now, I'm just using the kit lens because it's kind of like vlogger friendly. It's very wide. Whether you're using an iPhone or a camera, make it good. Study some photography. Watch some big name people like their YouTube videos or follow their Instagram accounts, something that inspires you. I don't want you to think that I'm saying if you don't have a camera, you can't do this thing, but photos are so important because you are trying to what's the word? I'm looking around like somebody's here, but it's just me. You could be making an excellent product. It's really, unfortunately, not gonna have a lot of interest because it doesn't look nice. I'm not telling you that if you take great photos, you're going to sell 500 wallets a week. I mean, my photos are okay. I'm working on it, and I'm sure it's helped, and people have complimented me on my photos. But I would say dive into photography, learn something about that. You don't have to know a ton before you start, but at least make sure you're following people, other leather workers, people who inspire you. Follow some photographers, videographers that you can see and know, well, those are good photos. Okay, I'm gonna make my photos like theirs. Tip number 4, know your place and own it. This is huge, and it's something that I had to learn. I've dabbled in trying to make probably one of everything. If someone messaged me and said, can you make this? I probably messaged back in the first 5 seconds and said yes. I was just wanting to get my name out there. Really, I was trying to see what I was good at. And I tried to make it. I went from holsters to, I don't even know, some kind of gun accessories. Since then, I've turned down some things because it's just not my thing. And I learned that it wasn't my thing. Find your niche, your niche, whatever, and own it. Stick to it. Master it. Kill it. Maybe you're not the guy that makes really intricate like gun holsters and knife sheaths that like blow people's minds, but maybe you're like really killer at making wallets and like you have minimalist designs that are going to change the world. I don't know. But don't feel like you have to fit in another place like other people, or that doesn't make any sense. Don't feel like you have to fit in where other people are excelling. Maybe you're gonna create your own category of leather goods. Branch out, try new things, sure. I think you get what I'm saying. So that was tip number 4. Fifth and final tip, do not isolate yourself, okay? There's a great community of leatherworkers around the entire world. I didn't think that I'd be gaining such great friends that I chat with almost daily, every other day, at least once a week. I mean, there's some really great people out there, and ask them for advice. Like, pick their brains about what they did, what tools they used here, what leather they're using, what thread, whatever. Maybe I can do a video on that later. Who knows? We'll see how this one goes. But ask for advice. Don't be afraid to take it. But please also give advice back. Do not hide your tips and tricks. Like, don't act like you know a secret and you can't tell anyone else. And don't believe the lie that everyone is competition. It's a lie. It's a lie. If you think and you isolate yourself and you think that you can talk to someone else or share someone else's work that does something amazing, even if they make a wallet and you make a wallet and you share it because, wow, they're like, you could see your face in their edges, or their stitching is so straight that it looks fake, like photoshopped. I mean, give credit where credit's due. Be a friend, and people will be friendly to you. Okay, that was the last tip. Those are my 5 things. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a comment wherever I post this, below on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't know where I'm posting yet. I don't know if I'm going to post it yet. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know what you didn't like about it. See you guys later.